NEET 2025 is just 15 days away, right? And I know there are so many things going on in your mind right now. And because of this, some of you, like 99% of the students, do these kind of mistakes, right? Because these kind of things are very attractive. They think that actually by doing these things that I'm going to tell you today, they will be in that range of toppers. But instead, what happens? They actually move away from their dream, right? So what are those mistakes? 10 mistakes I'm going to tell you, right? So pick up your pen and notebook and you should write it down out of these 10 mistakes what you were thinking to do. And my child, you are already very sorted if none of this mistake you were thinking to do in next 15 days, right? So let us see this. First mistake that students do is giving too many mock tests without analysis, right? So to get an idea of a perfect mock test, right, you should know that the mock test that you are giving is actually to the level or up to the level of the NEET exam, right? It should not be too hard. It should not be too easy. It should be a balanced NEET mock test for your upcoming exam, right? So that is very important. Second thing is you don't analyze that what mistakes you have done, right? And for that, ma'am, I don't know how to analyze, ma'am. Okay. Some students, they think that they know how to analyze, but they actually don't know. For this, I am coming up with one more video that is on mock test analysis. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do that video as well for you, right? Now, next thing is, don't just chase scores, understand your silly mistakes, pattern of errors, and timing issues. These are the things that you need to focus on. Your silly mistakes, your pattern of errors, what you are actually making again and again. Then, what is the timing? How to actually manage your time? That is your focus on while doing the mock test. Next is ignoring NCERT diagrams and tables, right? NCERT, 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 but what you have done is you have gone through the lines of NCERT and the questions, especially from biology and for inorganic chemistry, they ask you questions from these kind of tables, right? These kind of diagrams, they ask you the questions, like they have asked question on enthalpy of atomization. That is nowhere to be seen in the theory part, but that is actually there in the diagram part. So graphs, diagrams, tables are very important for your NEET exam. Next is starting new topics and books this much late. I think this is the biggest mistake that students make. They are like, okay, I have Avasthi, okay, VK Jaiswal, okay, MS Chauhan, I'll just pick it and I'll solve whole of this book in 15 days. I'll be the topper of NEET. You're actually doing a disaster right now. If you're solving some new books, I'm not saying these books are bad. These are amazing books. But right now, what you should focus on doesn't matter. You're preparing for last 3 years, 4 years, 2 years, 1 year, doesn't matter. You should focus on entirely your NCERT. And one more thing is your focus should be on those notes or those books that you have already done. For example, I have already completed N Avasthi questions. Then now I have that right to pick up that book and see which questions I did wrong. That questions I can solve right now. But if I pick that book very newly, I'm picking that book and solving that, that is a disaster that you're doing to your NEET preparation. Please don't do that, right? Next is skipping weak chapters instead of strengthening them. So what I have seen even in marathons, what happens that when I am doing some easy topics, students will be like, yes, ma'am, I know this, I know this. But whenever there is some difficult topics, they will rather went away from the line. They'll be like, I don't want to see this. They'll be like, okay, I am a blind person. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. It's like you're fooling yourself, right? Why you're doing this to yourself, right? Why? If you know that this is your weak topic, rather than ignoring that thing that no, this is not my weak topic. You just don't want reality to hit on your head. That should not be there. You know that this is my weak topic. I have been again doing the mock test and I'm not able to solve questions, let's say from electrochemistry. That means, let's say I'm not able to solve questions from rotating motion. So that means you have to strengthen up that topic, right? If that is also getting repeated again and again in the mock test, in the previous year question also, you can see that. If there is some weak topic that is not so important as according to NEET exam, you can skip that. Then who will tell me what are the important topics? Go to this video section of this YouTube channel. What you will see, there is a video that is NEET 2025 in 21 days. So there I have given you all the important chapters of physics, chemistry and bio, right? You can go through that. And talking about, ma'am, for example, ma'am, if I have a weak topic, what to do? You can go through the playlist section of this channel, and there, or you go through the playlist section, or one easy way is on the search button, you can type, okay, let's say chemical bonding, VBT theory I want to see from Diksha ma'am. Okay, just click on that. And one more mistake that students do, I'll tell you in the end also. That is, I'll tell you in the end. Next is not solving last 10 years previous year question. Now students are like, I have done previous year question one time. When you did this, ma'am, 6 months back, ma'am, 3 months back, ma'am, 2 months back. Now is the time to do previous year questions, right? And if you're someone who is like, ma'am, it will consume a lot of time, we got your back. What you need to do, these are the latest, okay? Here I have just snipped my particular video and Gopika ma'am's video, but Baswa sir and Sher sir has also taken previous year question of 2019 to 2024. You can watch that. There is 7 to 8 hour videos. You can see that on 2x speed. You will be easily able to encounter the previous year questions, right? You can easily revise them, right? And I would advise you, at least try to solve one previous year question paper by yourself, right? Without any help, right? Next is, okay, one more thing I forgot to tell you here. Over here, you have NEETpedia. In the description only, you have NEETpedia, which is totally free of cost. In this NEETpedia, we are providing you what? Your previous year question, your CBSE questions, right? NCERT questions solved. Everything is provided in this NEETpedia. You can check that out, right? Okay. Next is not revising class 11th properly, right? See, it's not like I'm just telling you the mistakes. I'm also giving you the solutions. You're like, okay, I'll ignore my class 11th. How? You're not intending to ignore that. It's just that you feel that, okay, class 12th has more value. But in reality, around 40 to 45% of the paper will be there from class 11th. So you can't ignore that. And you have just, if you're someone who has just done their class 12 in this March, then my idea is that you are already very, you find 12th class very easy, you find 11th class very tough because you're already 1 year gap of that class 11 topics. So that would be my advice to go through class 11th syllabus. And ma'am, how we can do that in short time? I don't have that much time. So you can see class 11th marathon we have taken. So this is the first part, this is the second part, right? That is for, here we have taken physics and bio by Gopika ma'am, and basically physics and zoology. Then you have chemistry and botany here, right? So it is around 16-17 hours, right? So directly with one day, you can complete every section of 11th class. Isn't it amazing? So you can check that out, right? That is also totally free of cost, right? Following too many YouTube teachers. This is what I was thinking about. You know, when I told you, this is the playlist, you search this thing. So why I am telling you again and again that everything is available on this channel? Because what you do is, you try to switch the teachers, right? So for example, you are in some offline coaching, right? Or let's say you are in some like private tuition you have, right? Will you again and again switch your teachers? No, right? You will trust on that one teacher only, right? And that is the difference, right? Because you have so many options, you try to switch between teachers, and that is why you think that, okay, I'll take knowledge from here also, here also. That is a great thing. That is a great thing. That is a great, I would say, idea in your head, right? That is a great dedication towards studies. But at this point, in these 15 days, you have to stick to one teacher, because every teacher will give you different strategies, right? You can't follow all the strategies. You have to follow only one thing, right? If you follow one thing, just trust that teacher blindly. That would be my very, very, very near advice to you, because I have seen students doing this mistake. It's like picking up too many books and in the end you are following nothing. It's like picking up too many teachers, trying to follow all of them, and in the end you end up following none of them, right? And when you ask the teacher, I was not able to crack NEET, why? They ask you, I asked you to do that thing, you did that? You say, no ma'am, I didn't do that. Why? Because ma'am, I was following the other teacher also, this teacher, that is a X, Y, Z, so many teachers you are following. So what will happen? It's not the blame of teacher, right? Every teacher has their own strategy. So you have to stick to one channel, one strategy, one teacher, right? That is a very, very important thing for you. And for that, I have drawn one, picked one picture for you also. There is one boy who is in two boats. Okay. Now this boy will definitely fall here, right? If this boy is in one boat, that boy will be get saved, right? But if this is on two boats, you will eventually fall, right? Okay. Next is comparing scores with toppers. Now this is like so many Insta messages I have received on this thing. Ma'am, I am preparing for NEET 2025, but I am not able to focus on this. My friend is scoring this much marks. And you know what you are actually doing? You are comparing your mock results. And mock results are not the answer to everything. It's like always you take average. Your first mock was good, second mock may be bad, third mock may be moderate. So it means you lie in the average range. You don't compare that, okay, my first mock was good, maybe accidentally I'm a bad NEET aspirant. Why? Because my second mock was bad. You're comparing your mock scores here, right? Mock scores are not the exact thing, right? Your NEET exam and your mock results may vary here. Please firstly understand that thing. Okay, so I'll tell you, as I'm telling you that I'm taking up a video on mock test as well. What does they mean? Okay, what actually your results mean to you? How you can think about your rank that you will get in your NEET exam, and what kind of marks you can get in your NEET exam based on your mock test. And at what is the proper strategy of mock test that you have to follow. So don't compare yourself, right? What we have seen here, everyone has their own journey, right? Someone out there is actually full green, right? Because they have done a lot of hard work in past some years, right? Now you see their success, that okay, they are in flying colors, but you don't know their past reality. Maybe they were also like you. They were doing also some mistakes like you, but now they know that these are not the mistakes that they should not do. It's not like you are dumb and they are very intelligent. You all are very intelligent. You all are super duper intelligent because you are thinking of becoming a doctor. It itself is a big thing, right? So don't compare your mock test results and then come to a conclusion that I am dumb and my friend is a topper. No, you have different journeys, and maybe your journey is very different and very, let's say, full of hurdles, and there is no, let's assume, but still it's your journey. You have to see how to have a comeback from those hurdles, right? Okay. Next is zero physical activity. This I know you are doing this. I know if you're not doing this, I bow down to you, right? If you're not doing this. Why? I myself, I have done this. And I regret this thing even now. Some students I have seen that they don't take proper sleep, right? On the day of exam, right? That is a big blunder that you can do. And what I have seen is some students, they will sit the whole day. They don't go for even a single walk for 10 minutes. I am not asking you to do gymming and all that, but at least you can walk for 10 minutes, right? How, ma'am, that will help us? That will refresh your mind, right? Why we always say take breaks in between. Why we give you breaks in between the marathon? Because that is needed for your brain, right? And what you do, ma'am, you give us break, I'll start scrolling Instagram, ma'am. That is not needed. Who is asking you to scroll Instagram, right, in the break? No, that you should not do 15 days. Your brain needs rest at this point. And rest is not equals to Instagram reels. Rest means you have to sit there. If you don't want to walk, you can just close your eyes and sit. right? But I would advise you, take a walk in the fresh air. That you must do. If you're not person who is doing meditation, you can take a walk at least, right? That is much needed. And please eat good food in these 15 days. Trust me, last to last year there was a student, I still can't forget that student. Why? Because that student, what she did, she was like, ma'am, I was feeling very anxious, so I ate a lot of outside food. Ma'am, daily when I was studying, I was feeling like I want to eat samosa, I want to eat this dosa, I want to eat this vada pav. Everything she ate outside, right? So she was like, I want to eat everything that is junk food in this universe. What happened? Just 2-3 days before her NEET exam, she was like having diarrhea. Now just imagine, your body is not well, how you will be able to concentrate on the exam? Not possible, right? So in these 15 days, eat well, eat your home cooked food, right? Eat your home cooked food. That is very, very beneficial for your mind as well, and you will not feel sleepy as well, right? Next is forgetting their why motivation dip. Can you see this figure? Someone who was digging here, digging here, digging here to find the diamonds. And then in the end, this person was almost near the destination. This is you. This is your NEET exam. This is your MBBS dream. Some students, what they do is they will do full dedication, full hard work in 2 years, 3 years. Some of you are droppers also. Some of you have doing hard work for 4 years also. Full hard work you are doing, but in last days, always you do big blunders. It'll be like last day you are feeling anxious, demotivated, and that is the reason that gap you fill. And that is the reason your NEET exam will go very bad, right? Then you will curse yourself that why I did this, I did that, right? So please understand that why you started. Just remember when you were in 10th class, when you were in 9th class, you thought of that I want to be a doctor. The motivation that you had, you must have something, right? Someone must have told you that, oh my God, you are very sharp minded, you can do MBBS. Nobody just, okay, essay they will come out and say, I want to be a doctor. There must be some motivation. You must have seen someone in your family who was very, not good with their health. You thought that, okay, I want to be a doctor, I want to help patients like this. Maybe motivation was that, okay, I'm not financially good, I want to support my family, I want to be a doctor, I want to support the society also, right? Maybe the motivation is some of in your family, some you have doctors in your family and they are your motivation. There can be different motivation for different persons, right? But remember that why you started this journey. And if you remember that, just close your eyes for 2 minutes and think about the day when you decided that you want to be a doctor. And now work hard for next 15 days. That is your motivation. Please don't lose hope right now, because you are very near to your destination. If you just go away from this diamonds right now, your MBBS dream right now, again this all will be filled up with the soil again, and you again have to dig this for next 1 year. This is the journey of 1 year, right? And you are right now here, so don't waste next 15 days. That means you're wasting 1 year, right? That is my advice to you. And students, for your help, right, I have already told you YouTube sources which are totally free of cost for you, right? Now, ma'am, is there anything else that you're providing for totally free of cost? Yes, Vedantu is providing you mock tests, test series, revision marathons, everything for totally free of cost. Now, I want a buddy who can tell me everything, my doubts, everything. That is also free of cost. It is provided to you. If you see, Revise-a-thon from 16 to 29th of April, it is going on. 14-day free marathon, it is going on. You just have to enroll yourself here. The link is in the description. Ma'am, is there any test series? Definitely, Champions test series is available to you, and these are specially designed for you. As we told in the first way, you should have a knowledge about the mock test and the test series that you are giving. And this is very well managed by our team, so don't worry about that. This is your NEET warriors, right? Our team, Vedantu NEET English team, has designed it for you, so you can trust us on that, right? So NEET 2025 mock test, that is from 16th to 23rd of April. It is going on for totally free of cost. And here, remember one thing, that you will have the test online and you will get your results also here, like all India rank also you will get here, right? Then there is free study buddy. Ma'am, how I will get that study buddy? So you will get this on this QR. You just need to scan this and you will get 24/7 smart study assistant, instant access to daily study material. Everything will be there, right? All the links are down in the description. You can click that and get advantage of whatever Vedantu is providing you for totally free of cost, right? So that's it for this video. I want all of you to comment it down, your mistake, my mistake, and I want you guys, if see, I am not God, maybe you guys are doing some mistake, maybe you're thinking that this was a mistake that ma'am I was about to you, maybe I have not mentioned that over here in this video. Maybe the mistake that you were about to do is among these 10 mistakes only. So write down my mistake in the comment section and what was a mistake that you were about to do, and I have saved you from that mistake. And if there is if you're someone who was doing none of these mistakes, then kudos to you. You can write down that no mistake I was doing in the comment section. I would love to see your comments in the comment section. Till then, this is Diksha Kaushal signing off. Bye bye. Take care.